Hi, everyone. I am Kathy Pippin, and I have a very special person here with me that we are going to help and answer a lot of questions out there. Anders, why don't you just introduce yourself?
Hi, hey, good afternoon, Kathy. It's good to see you and glad to join you. We got some important updates in the real estate market and in the legal landscape as well that we're excited to share with you all.
Absolutely. And that our goal is to do these videos often. So make sure you follow us on the platform that you're watching us. At this point, follow, subscribe, and like, all of those things. Just do them so that you can see the next videos that we do. All right. Like Anders said, that we are going to talk about the real estate market and share with you some legal information here. So here we go. Let me get that screen ready. All right, here we are. So we are going to go to the next slide, and I tried to make it a little bit bigger. There might be some little technical issues, but nevertheless, real estate market, it's what you hear. I mean, it's not, it's impossible to open up your Google, your online, your TVs, radios, and not to hear about real estate, what's happening. And of course, with the talk of recession, interest rates, and so forth. So this is a goal to just pass on some information about what the experts are saying in the market. The CNBC, Joel Kahn has recently said that, look, there could be a potential silver lining for the market. He basically said this is a stabilizing, with mortgage rates and the rise of inventory, which is great for a lot of buyers now are coming back into the market. So it's really great to see that it's going to go toward normalizing the market, and unlike the last 2 years what we've had. So more buyers will come into the market and have better chances to get their properties. And then the graph on the right side of the screen for me, the month's inventory of home sales, that is really crucial. If you are watching the market and looking at the days on the market and the sales prices and so forth, this really kind of says that right now, even in today's market, we are in seller's market. Now, again, these are all nationwide data, but you're going to have some pockets in your neighborhoods that probably are looking more like a buyer's market, of course. But again, the inventory is still low, so that makes it to be the seller's market still. And the next slide here, let me get that. All right, this is really great to know, and that is that the market in Northern Virginia region, Fairfax County, Loudoun County, Prince William County, and all the cities in between, that the home sales are comparing it between the data from July of last year, 2021, and this year, just last month, I guess we're in July of this year, 2022, that home sales dropped by 28%. The home prices, though, the median home prices went up by 1.6, and months of inventory that are available now again went up, which is again that shows that days on the market is increasing, and there are more homes available for buyers out there. But the prices, not all prices are dropping. The prices there are in our area has gone up to 1.6%. So that's a great little data to learn about. And basically, again, what they're saying, the experts who do this day in, day out, and looking at the market, is that this is really the best time for buyers. There are three main reasons for them to buy today. Again, fewer multiple offer scenario. So maybe in April, a seller would get about 5 offers or so. Now they're getting 3 offers. So the chances of a buyer to win over a house is very high. The second reason is that home prices have gone basically still selling over asking price, but it has calmed down a lot. And the last thing is the supply of homes. Basically, what we saw in the previous graph is that days on the market has increased, means that the supply of homes on the market are have increased as well. So there are more homes on the market. So these are really great points to think about if you are looking and thinking about potentially making a move into a new house. Now, with buying any property, whether investment or for your primary residence, it is important to know how you want to take the title of that property. And that's where Anders come into play. So Anders, this is a segue for you.
Thank you, Kathy. I think you laid out some important information for buyers and sellers to consider, right? It's still a good market in many ways, and there's good opportunities out there. So that's leads to a good point. How do you want to take the title to that property that you're looking at buying? Or if you already have a property, is there anything to consider with respect to the title? Do you want to make any changes, right? It's important to think about when you buy a house, if you're buying as a married couple, if you buy taking that property as tenants by the entirety, which is kind of the default here in Virginia. You don't need to do anything special to attain that status, but it's going to give you a lot of benefits that aren't available if you're buying a house in your sole name, or let's say if you're buying it with a non-spouse, a friend, another family member, whoever, a partner. There's significant advantages to having your property held by tenants by the entireties, but that's not the only reason. If you have estate planning in place, right, you might want to think about having the real estate, the property held by your trust, right? That could be a way to avoid probate, to make the transfer of your property a little bit smoother and easier when the time comes. And that's something that can be relatively easily set up. It's not a particularly expensive proposition, and it could help streamline, your estate planning whenever the time may come. And it's good to have that set up in advance. You don't want to wait till the end, or as your health may start to decline. If you're in a better position now, better to do it sooner than later. And finally, think about, why am I buying this property? Or do you have any other designs? Maybe you already own the property and you're thinking about buying your next home, right? But you want to hold on to the home that you're in currently. Maybe you'd like to rent it out. Think about titling the property in the name of a limited liability company or an LLC. LLCs can own title to real estate just like individuals can. And if you're going to rent out that property, having that limited liability company protection for you, if you're renting the property to tenants, if you're thinking about holding it as an investment and selling it later, there could be some good benefits to that from a legal protection standpoint to think about. It's not hard. It's not expensive to create an LLC. You really don't even need an attorney to do it. You can set up your own company and manage that and maintain it. Doesn't take much to manage it or maintain it. But think about that as another aspect you may want to consider if you're buying or selling a property, is how do you want to hold the title to that, and how will that help you achieve your goals for that property?
I think that those are excellent points, and I know that a lot of people don't even think about that, and that really saves them a lot of headaches down the line on their properties, whether it's investment or primary. So thank you. Those are really, really important. So our contact information is there. If you should have any questions, you'd like to talk to any of us about your particular situation, please don't hesitate. Reach out to us, message us, send us an email, call, text, all of those. Make sure you subscribe and like and follow to hopefully see our next video, that it will be full of information for everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.